out to the wolves. There they are. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, and we're on. Look at them all. Oh my God.
When it's over and the heart breaks and the cracks begin to show. Begin to show. Begin to show.
First cast at the big matrix right here. Crystal clear water out here. Got us a nice jack. Let's see if he's gonna whoop me. I'm trying to whoop him. Gonna be an awesome bait for jacks. Hopefully some tarpon. Kobe are gonna love it. Oh, I'm trying to get him so we can show you this bait. First cast, as soon as the thing hit the water, he felt that thing vibrating way down there, had big old tail on it, and he wanted it. I love these things, they're so mean. Meanest things on earth. Meanest trash fish ever. You can see the trolling motor's not on. This is all the jack spinning us in circles right here. That's about 20 pounds of drag on this fish right here too. Oh, give me that big bug out of there. There he is, on the big matrix right there. Oh, look at all the jacks with him. Look at all the jacks with him. About 10 jacks trying to eat it out of his mouth. Pull that real quick. Big tank right there. All right, y'all. Let me get this out of here. A big matrix right there. 5 inches, tons of tail action. Bait's not gonna spin. First cast, first jack of the morning. Look how good that bait is. Not even tore up. That thing's gonna be awesome for all sorts of things. You know, we're gonna try to catch a cobia. A tarpon on it this week. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great for cobia. I'll use it for big bull reds as well in the fall. Oh, Jack's getting mad at me over here, and of course Jack's. One thing about these things, look how awesome this fish is. If you say you don't like catching 30-pound fish in your backyard, that fight like that, you don't know what fishing is. Look at this beast. I don't know who's more wore out, me or him. Look how pretty that water is too, crystal freaking clear. These jacks, the big old eyes on them. Look how big those eyes are. They see for miles. Look at that.
All right, guys. We came out to one of our favorite reefs that holds a lot of big bull reds and big jacks. And this is a new prototype that we've been working on for almost a year now. This is gonna be called our Monster Matrix. So we're gonna have another lure called the Mega Matrix, which is gonna be like a 4-inch, a little bit more suitable for big trout and regular sized redfish. This is gonna be for your coastal fish or really anything you want. But if you're looking for something that can fit like a 1 ounce to 2 ounce jig head well, whether you're wanting to get it down real deep or catch a really big fish like 20 and 30 pound jacks, tarpon, lemon fish, things of that nature, this will be a great bait for it. So we're just expanding the Matrix family, and we're doing our prototype testing right here in our backyard with some jackfish. Oh my God.
That was on the Mega Matrix.
Oh, look how it's swirling at me. Oh, yes, indeed.
Keep it high like that. That was awesome. Ready? Got him! Fish on! Fish on! Monster Matrix. Working like a ribbit frog on the surface. Let's see if Ty can hook up with the pop-off. Oh!
Oh, he missed it.
Oh!
He missed it.
Let's get him again.
See if I can get him to come right next to the boat for us.
There they are.
Oh.
There he is.
There he is. Look at them all.
Why do they run so hard for you? This one just got mad.
Yeah. That was wild. The best thing about manufacturing matrix shads and the R&D that we put into this is that anytime we play with a new idea or new project, we can simply come right on out to our backyard. We call this our test pool. The old Pontchartrain Basin. We're probably 2 miles from the Matrix Shad office right now. So simply putting things to test makes it very easy on us, and it keeps us always producing quality products. That way we can test them, make sure they work very well before they hit the market, just like today. We want to make sure, obviously, number one is effectiveness on catching a fish. Then you got to deal with durability. That's very important. You don't want to be using something that can't hold up. Got this one hooked up on the big meat stick deuce rod. You can land these things on just conventional tackle that you use for 2-pound trout and 4-pound reds, but I strongly advise you to go with something a little bit meatier if you know you're going to be into the jacks all day. This is pound for pound, no doubt, the strongest fish in the Pontchartrain Basin. And people go all over the world to catch stuff that pulls really hard, such as those GTs that are world famous. When really all you gotta do is come right here in your backyard, go about a mile from land, and hold on. I mean, right now, if you can land one of these things within 5 minutes, that's pretty impressive. Typical fight on these on just a trout rod, redfish rod, you're looking at probably a half an hour. This big meat stick's gonna help me get this one in about 10 minutes probably. He's starting to break the surface. And this fish has pulled us. I don't know how much you can tell when we first started the video of this particular fight, how far we were from this barge here. We're getting pretty close now. I'd say this fish has pulled us a solid, I don't know, maybe 500 to 1,000 yards. Yeah, they're cutting across the surface. Got this one on the Matrix Monster, obviously. Had that one on a 1/2 ounce H&H shaky head, rattling eye jig head. He kind of bent the hook up a little bit as this is made for trout and redfish, and that's when you're using these things, you're gonna want to use a much bigger hook, you know, 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, so on and so forth. We're gonna go ahead and tag this fish. Let me just pull him out for 1 second to pop the tag in. Tag number 18638. Tag number 18638, MatrixShad.com tags. We tag everything we catch out here. It doesn't matter if it's a hard head, a 10-pound trout, jack crevalle. We like to tag all kinds of different species. We've tagged several jacks. Here's another one right here. And remember, if you do recapture this fish with this tag, call the number on it, win a prize to MatrixShad.com.
All right, y'all. So we're out here doing a little R&D on the new Monster Matrix. What I'm doing a lot too is throwing that tuna popper. So we caught a couple on the Matrix first, and they're thick, you know. When jacks are thick like this, they're smart. A lot of people think they're real dumb. I mean, they'll get schooled up and eat anything. That doesn't mean they're dumb. You get a couple singles, or you know, you get a couple just hanging out. They got them big old eyes. They could, you know, they're real smart with that. So we'll catch a few of them, they'll get smart on us. And what we'll do is throw this big old tuna popper. What I like about the tuna popper is, it gets their attention, gets them up. And you see me, I'm reeling as fast as I can. I don't even want to give them a second to think about it. I want them to think it's just a gift from above, that this mullet or something is dancing across the surface. A lot of times, sometimes I'll even stop the tuna popper. They'll swirl right behind it, look at it, gone, never touch it again. Just gotta remember, give them more credit than they usually get, and you'll do just fine with it. And make sure you got some big stuff for them. They're fun and all. Catch 2 of these on a trout rod, and you'll never want to catch one again. This is all stuff that you probably should be using offshore, but I use it in here for these big monsters. All right, let's make it easy on him. We're not even gonna take him out the water. Get him right back to go play with his friends. Whew. Like I said earlier, you don't like catching these, you better reevaluate your fishing. Come get it out. Come here. He likes it. There he goes. Off to eat more tuna poppers. That's how you do that in your backyard right there. Let's see if I can put myself through some more pain now. That's my little baby tuna popper right there. Look at the teeth marks on them. Eating right through that. I just put that one hook on there so they don't choke it, because they will swallow this thing whole. I usually throw about an 8 to 10 inch one. They still swallow that whole sometimes.
All right, guys. On that one, I just cast it out, slow rolled it like a swim bait, just like you bass fishing, and he stopped it. The only difference between this and the way a bass stops it is once I set hook on him, this is what happened. If you like entertainment, stuff, tackle busting style fish, get yourself out here. Grab some, well, when they come out, get you some Monster Matrix and fish jacks in the summertime. Golly, I gotta speed up. I gotta chase this fish down. Oh my goodness. Man, these things are incredible. If these things tasted great, there'd be 50 boats on this one reef trying to catch them right now, I can promise you. And some people say that they are edible, and there's certain recipes to cook them. I don't have any experience in that to say yes or no, so. Tell you what they do, they make great crab bait. They're real oily and bloody. We've cut up some chunks of them, put them in our crab traps before, and the crabs love them.
Are we in the right spot to grip it off, huh?
I have no idea. Yeah. Fish on. Double trouble. Ty's busting them on the tuna popper. I got one on the Monster Matrix. Oh man, you don't need a, you want to come fish these things every day, you can cancel your gym membership. I can promise you. You do not need a gym membership if you fish Jack Crevalles every morning. Let me get this one out.
Hurry up, I got this one.
All right. There we go. Countless numbers of jacks. Testing out the new Monster Matrix. 5-inch coming out from Matrix Shad very soon. Stay tuned for that. Ty's got his hands full. I hope you enjoyed this episode of DockSide TV. Catching monster Jack Crevalles. Poor man's yellowfin tuna right here in Lake Pontchartrain. Until next time, good fishing.